Hey, hi. It's been a while since I've made a video. I've been very busy this summer, just so busy. I actually did guest at my first convention ever, so that was really exciting. I did my first panel and it was so much fun. 10 out of 10, would do again. After my last video, I realized as I started editing the very last video, which is the dual blades, I lost all the footage. And you know what? After that, I was like, I don't feel like doing this anymore. I'm so mad right now. And so I figured I would go over them real quick. Even though I don't have the footage, I can at least talk a little bit about how I made them. So let me show you the video I do have. So first, to size them correctly, I take a photo of myself, set it to my height, which is 67 inches in paint.net, and then I take my reference photo and I blow it up to the photo that I took of myself, making sure that the feet and the head are the same distance. After that, I add a new layer and I start tracing out the dual blades. Once I'm finished with that layer, I convert it to a PDF and I print it out. So yeah, basically I printed out like 2 copies so that I had one for the little glowy middle parts. I took those pieces and I put them onto my, what foam? I think I used like 10mm foam, and then I used 4mm plastizote, so I put those onto my foam pieces. And then I ended up using hot glue to attach the plastizote to those foam pieces. It took a very long time, but it was essentially just puzzle piecing everything together. The plastizote's really awesome because you can have something glowing underneath the plastizote and it comes right through because plastizote is a large cell foam, and so because of that it just shows LEDs really well. It's awesome. It's also sandable, paintable, primable, all that. I did airbrush them, so they're not like perfect or anything. These were rushed. At the end of this project I was like, I'm so done. But I don't have the battery packs in right now. They do glow. They glow red. I have them glowing red, but this way you can see what the paint looks like. The battery pack goes in the special compartment. Woo! And then it hooks to this. These are just some simple little cheap LEDs I got off of Amazon, and instead of using the battery packs that it came with, I did end up using Anchor rechargeable battery packs, so that will keep a charge for basically an entire con weekend. So here are the little battery packs that I use. Super tiny. I just hook it up. You know, it's glowing. And I take the little foam piece that's on Velcro and I stick it back on like that. So I did prime these, the entire thing, with Plaid Effects primer because it does dry clear, which is what I needed for these things. So I couldn't do Plasti Dip like I normally do, so I used Plaid Effects, and that's for this whole thing and for the other one as well, obviously. And when I put the LEDs in, I put them so that they were like facing, like pointed towards the middle, and so that's how you don't see any of the diodes or anything, and it has this cool glow. It also has party mode, and with the LEDs that I got, you get, you know, your little standard controller. Party mode. Wow. Well, party mode. Anyway, so yeah. What did I just do? Did I just do fade? Okay, I just did fade. I don't. I just turned down my lights in the background. Okay, well, apparently I turned my lights to red and I don't feel like changing it anyway. So, yeah, those are the LEDs. The paint job is super simple. I just did gold paint with the airbrushing like I did for the rest of this entire build. I just did the same thing on the handles over here. It's just a lot of foam that I carved and did some cool shit too. I don't know. I really like the handles. They turned out kind of cool. And I used purple rope to tie everything together. I'm so sad I lost all my footage because I had this really cool video of me doing the rope and stuff and it just looked really pretty and I'm very sad. Oh, you're not being sneaky. Anyway, that's essentially how I built them, and that's really all I have. So I want to go ahead and get started on the next video that I have because I have several built up that I need to edit and then get out. So anyway, yeah, I hope this video was fun or informative. Thanks for hanging out, and if you like cool crafty stuff, then subscribe. So yeah, I will see you next time. Bye.